I got sued for being a lawyer, except I work in a chicken nugget factory. Okay, so I need to tell you about the most insane 6 months of my life. I'm Jake. I'm 29. I work as a production manager at a frozen food manufacturing plant. We make chicken nuggets, fries, that kind of stuff. I love my job. Good pay, great coworkers, union benefits. I've been there 7 years, worked my way up from the line. I've got a good life. Loving girlfriend Emma, tight-knit family, solid friend group. My older sister Rachel is a corporate lawyer at a big firm downtown. Life was normal, really, really normal. Until it wasn't. Growing up with a lawyer sister meant I picked up some legal knowledge by osmosis. Sunday dinners, she'd vent about cases. I'd ask questions. She'd explain stuff. I found it interesting. I learned about tenant rights, small claims court, employment law basics. Nothing deep, just general knowledge any informed person might have. So when my coworkers started asking me questions, I'd help out. Started small. My buddy Marcus from packaging. Hey Jake, my landlord won't fix my heat and it's January. What can I do? Me. Send him a certified letter citing the lease habitability clause. Give him 14 days to fix it, or you can pay for repairs and deduct it from rent. It's called repair and deduct. Check your state laws though. Marcus did it. Landlord fixed the heat immediately. Marcus bought me lunch. Dude, you're a lifesaver. Word spread. Soon, people were coming to me regularly. Coworker's car got repossessed unfairly. I'd explain their rights. Someone's credit card charged them twice. I'd tell them how to dispute it. Small claims court filing. I'd mention the forms they need and the filing deadlines. I always made it clear. I'm not a lawyer. This is just general info. Talk to a real attorney if it's serious. But people kept thanking me, bringing me coffee. One guy gave me a $50 gift card for my time. I didn't think much of it. I was just being helpful. Then my childhood friend Derek came to me. Derek and I went to high school together. He worked at the plant for a few years, then left to start a small contracting business. We stayed close, grabbed beers every few weeks. Good guy, or so I thought. Derek called me one night, stressed out. Jake, man, I need help. The bank is screwing me over. Apparently, Derek had taken out a business loan for equipment. He claimed the bank had charged him incorrectly, fees he never agreed to, interest rate changes he wasn't notified about. They're saying I owe $35,000 more than I should. I can't afford a lawyer right now. Can you just look at the paperwork? Tell me if I'm crazy. I hesitated. Derek, I'm not a lawyer. I know, I just need a friend's eyes on it. You know this stuff better than me. So I said yes. He sent me PDFs of his loan agreement, bank statements, correspondence. I spent a few evenings going through it. And honestly, the bank did screw up. They'd changed his interest rate without proper notification. They'd added fees that weren't in the original agreement. I called Derek. Dude, you're right. They violated the Truth in Lending Act. You need to file a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and send the bank a formal demand letter. Can you help me write it? I should have said no, but Derek was my friend. He was struggling. Okay, I'll draft something, but you need to have a real lawyer look at this eventually. Of course, man. I just need something to get them to back off for now. I spent a weekend drafting a demand letter. I researched the regulations, cited the relevant laws, laid out Derek's case clearly. It was professional, detailed, honestly pretty good. I sent it to Derek with a message. Here's a draft. Have a lawyer review this before you send it. Seriously. Derek, you're the best, man. I owe you big time. 2 weeks later, Derek texted. Sent the letter. Bank's lawyer called me. They're reviewing it. I felt good. I'd helped my friend. A month later, they agreed to re-amortize the loan. You saved me $30,000, Jake. Derek took me out to a nice dinner, expensive steakhouse, insisted on paying. I can't thank you enough. You're a genius. I laughed it off, just helping a buddy. Life went back to normal. 3 months later, I came home from work on a Tuesday. Emma was cooking dinner. There was a knock at the door. Process server. Jake Morrison, yeah. You've been served. He handed me an envelope and left. Emma looked worried. What is that? I opened it. Legal papers, official letterhead. First National Bank versus DREK, OSWALD, and Jake MORRSON. I stared at it. What the hell? The complaint claimed that Derek had committed financial fraud by misrepresenting his income on the loan application, and that I, as his legal representative, had sent a fraudulent demand letter attempting to extort the bank. They were suing both of us for damages, legal fees, and requesting an investigation into my law practice. My law practice? I don't have a law practice. I make chicken nuggets. Emma read over my shoulder. Jake, why does this say you're his lawyer? I'm not, I helped him write a letter. Oh my God. I immediately called Derek. Straight to voicemail. I texted him, nothing. I tried again and again. Finally, at 11 p.m., he texted back. Sorry man, been busy. Yeah, I got the same papers. Don't worry about it, it's just the bank trying to scare us. It'll blow over. It did not blow over. I called my sister Rachel the next morning. Rachel, I need help. I explained everything. There was a long silence. Jake, did you sign the letter? Yeah, I signed my name. Did you identify yourself as an attorney? No, I just signed Jake Morrison. Did Derek tell the bank you were his lawyer? I don't know. Another silence. Jake, forward me everything, right now. I went to Rachel's office that afternoon. She had the papers spread across her conference table. Her face was grim. Jake, this is bad. How bad? Derek told the bank you were his attorney. He presented your letter as coming from legal counsel. Look at this. She showed me an email Derek had sent to the bank's lawyer. My attorney Jake Morrison has reviewed the loan agreement and found multiple violations. Please see attached demand letter from counsel. My stomach dropped. I never told him to say that. I believe you, but the bank doesn't know that, and there's more. She pulled up another document. The bank reported you to the state bar for unauthorized practice of law. But I'm not a lawyer. I can't be reported for. Anyone can be reported for UPL. You don't have to claim to be a lawyer. If you're performing legal services for someone, that's UPL. I was just helping a friend. Rachel's expression softened, but her voice stayed firm. Jake, I know, but legally, you drafted a formal legal demand letter. You cited federal regulations. You negotiated on someone else's behalf with a financial institution. That's practicing law. But I told him to see a real lawyer. Doesn't matter, you still did the work. Rachel explained what I was facing. Criminal charges. Unauthorized practice of law is a misdemeanor in our state. Possible jail time up to 1 year, fines up to $10,000. Civil liability. The bank could sue me personally for damages if Derek's claim was fraudulent. Bar investigation. Even though I'm not a lawyer, the bar takes UPL seriously. They'd investigate, possibly make an example of me. I need to hire you, I said. Rachel shook her head. I can't represent you. Conflict of interest, I'm your sister, but I'll find you someone good. She called a colleague, Michael Chen, a defense attorney who specialized in bar complaints. We met with him that week. He was blunt. Best case scenario. You cooperate fully, show you had no intent to defraud, take responsibility, and hope for a plea deal. Probation, fines, community service. Worst case. Criminal record.
Hey, dear listeners, this is Talks from the Net. I hope you all enjoying the content. Please support my channel by liking this video and subscribing my channel.
Jail time if the prosecutor wants to make an example. Civil liability if Derek's loan fraud allegation is real. And that bank, they're going to push hard because you made them look bad. I felt sick. What about Derek? He lied about me being his lawyer. We'll address that. But Jake, you did write the letter. You did give legal advice. Whether Derek lied or not, you're still on the hook for UPL. The next few weeks were hell. Work found out. HR called me in. Jake, we've been informed you're under investigation for practicing law without a license. We need to know, have you been running a legal practice on company time or property? No, I just helped some people with basic stuff. They put me on administrative leave pending the investigation. My coworkers started avoiding me. The people I'd helped, silent. Emma's parents, who loved me, started asking questions. Her dad, a retired accountant. Emma, is Jake in some kind of trouble? Is he a con artist? Emma defended me. But I could see the strain. My parents were devastated. My mom cried, "How did this happen? You're a good boy." My dad, a mechanic, was angry. This is what happens when you try to be something you're not. That hurt. Rachel was my only ally, but even she was frustrated. Jake, I told you 100 times, when people ask for legal help, tell them to hire a lawyer. Why didn't you listen? I didn't think it was a big deal. It's always a big deal. I tried to reach Derek constantly. He was dodging me. Finally, I drove to his house. His wife answered. Jake, hey, Derek's not here. Where is he? He's dealing with some business stuff, the bank thing, you know. I need to talk to him. This is serious. She looked uncomfortable. He said you'd understand. He's doing what he has to do. What does that mean? He's cooperating with the bank's investigation. His lawyer said it's the best way to protect himself. My blood ran cold. Protect himself from what? From the fraud charges. Jake, the bank is saying Derek lied on his loan application. His lawyer thinks if he cooperates and shows it was a misunderstanding, they'll drop it. And what about me? She looked away. I'm sorry, Jake. Derek feels terrible, but he has to put his family first. I sat in my car outside Derek's house, shaking. He was throwing me under the bus. I called his phone, voicemail. I texted, I know what you're doing, call me. An hour later, he responded. Jake, I'm sorry. My lawyer says I can't talk to you. You should get a lawyer too. This will all work out. I called Rachel. Derek's cooperating with the bank. He's going to blame everything on me. Rachel sighed. I was afraid of that. Listen, Michael is going to subpoena Derek's communications. If Derek lied to the bank about you being his lawyer, we can prove it. And if we can't, then it's your word against his. And right now, the evidence makes you look like you were practicing law. Michael dug into the case. The bank's complaint included the demand letter I wrote, professional, cited laws, signed by me. Derek's email calling me his attorney. Records of the $50 gift card another coworker gave me. Bank claimed this proved I was charging fees. Testimony from 3 coworkers saying I'd given them legal advice. That last part killed me. Marcus, the guy with the landlord issue, had been subpoenaed. He testified. Jake helped me with my housing problem. He knew exactly what to do. He's really knowledgeable about the law. He thought he was helping me. Instead, he proved I had a pattern of giving legal advice. 2 other coworkers gave similar statements. Michael was grim. Jake, they're building a UPL case. Pattern and practice. Multiple instances. This isn't just about Derek anymore. The bar sent me an official notice. You are hereby summoned to appear before the State Bar Unauthorized Practice of Law Committee to address allegations of practicing law without a license. The hearing was in 30 days. I sat at my kitchen table, staring at the notice. Emma sat next to me, holding my hand. "We'll get through this," she said. But her voice wavered. I'd lost my job temporarily. I was facing criminal charges. My best friend had betrayed me, and I had no idea how to fix it. Rachel called that night. "Jake, we need to prep for the hearing. Michael and I are going to build your defense, but you need to be honest with me about everything." I have been honest. I know, but we need to find something, anything, that proves Derek forged documents or lied. Because right now it looks like you were running an unlicensed law practice. I hung up and put my head in my hands. How did my life fall apart this fast?